Hello Collective, this is Tan for Artemis Oracle, doing your reading just to check in on the current energy, or it could be for today when you happen to come across this video, or anytime after it's posted. So I'm going to go into the love oracle. I did a love reading yesterday, but today is June 21st. But let's see. I hope Robert doesn't return with his comment about the, well, I don't understand why you post videos without the volume. Goodbye. He gave me a good laugh. I mean, you had a valid point, Robert. I understand. But the whole exiting thing, bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, let's see what's the current energy for love. Okay, hoping. Expecting, faith, manifesting. Keep the light on. Keep the lights on. I swear another reader said that too, but for me, the candle, it's like, it reminds me of like, is it Florence Nightingale? She's the nurse. She was the one that would walk around with the lantern and everything. So that's what it reminded me. So some of you may be hoping for something, or you're trying to maintain some sort of faith when it comes to a love situation. I didn't bring my crystals today, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Anything else? Tell us more about the hoping. I think some of you are probably losing hope about a certain situation, but you're maybe saying, okay, this situation isn't working out. There doesn't seem to be any potential for other than what it currently is. So maybe I need to redirect my energy towards something else, something that I can see tangible results with. Maybe because I know some people it's either love or money, you know. But I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, why can't we have both? But it seems like one tends to be easier to attain than the other, and then if you have both, it's a matter of maintenance. And I think that's one of the struggles us humans have, is balance. Trying to balance things, but it's very intentional. You have to understand that there is an imbalance, see where the imbalance comes from, and then, you know, try to bring balance. But if it's a relationship, two people have to put in the effort to bring balance into a relationship. Okay. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Yeah, I feel like some of you have been trying to hope for something to work out in a relationship or a situationship or friendship, or, you know, something that looked like it was heading in a certain direction, but you're having the realization that yeah, this isn't it. You know, and maybe you're like, maybe I should, like I said, redirect my energy towards something that that is sustainable, you know. And how that resonates with you may be different because everybody's circumstances are different. And that's a beautiful bird. What kind of bird are you? Oh, where's my other phone at? I got a little sidetracked by the bird. Right. Oh, it flew away. It's like, no, we're not taking any pictures today. Okay. And a mosquito just bit me. I love it. Summertime. Universe, I'm joking. I do not love it. I despise it. Anyway, so awakening. So I think you're awakening to something, and I think you're going to be putting you might leave the door open for something, but you're not going to be sitting there waiting for it anymore. I don't know if that makes sense, you know, because you could be wanting to, maybe there is somebody you're interested in and you're seeing that it's not going anywhere, or that there's a limit to how far a relationship can go, or that situationship, or whatever it's called for you is. But you're like, okay, I can leave the door open because I do see that there is potential. However, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. Maybe I should just, you know, kind of shelf it in a way and then move on and look at other opportunities, you know. And that could even be with a job. It doesn't have to be with a relationship too. But this is a love situation. But you know, you could be in love with your career, and maybe you're no longer in love with your career, and you wanted to take it to a different, you want to take a different path, you want to pivot, you know, you want to go into a different direction, and you're having the realization that whatever you were hoping to manifest in your current situation that you may have loved in the past may not be working out, or isn't meeting your expectations in some way. And the same thing could be with a relationship or a person or whatever. But that's okay, because you can only meet people where they're at, and you can only be at a job and either accept it for what it is, or you move on and go on to bigger and better things, right? Wow. Oh wow. I'm just going to shuffle twin flames, mirroring shared feelings, reflection, possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risks, and distance. Separation, space, and blockage. Yeah, like when it comes to love, I think that you might be in a dynamic, and I don't really subscribe to this twin flame thing, because it has like this negative connotation with the running and chasing, and you know, the hurting each other and to grow and heal. I like, no, life does that to us on its own. It's not a person doing that to us, it's life. You know, we don't need people to be doing this, you know. And there are people who are doing this, but not when it comes to a love situation. It's not supposed to be like that. There isn't supposed to be any toxicity in our love situation. And I'm speaking as a Scorpio who does have toxic tendencies. It's not supposed to be that way, because I see the harm that it does, especially to me. So if I am experiencing a lot of heartache and pain and sadness, I can also, as an empath, understand how I could also be doing that to another person. And why would I want to do that to another person? Why would I want to hurt somebody? You know, so that's why I don't really subscribe to the twin flame. At least what they say a twin flame journey is, with the runner and chaser and all this bullshit. No, you know, I think it's either people are ready to be in a relationship or not. People are playing games or not, you know. So in this dynamic, maybe you're realizing, yeah, this is a very kismet connection, but it's probably supposed to meet a certain, I think it's going to have a purpose. 717, and I've been seeing that number a lot. 717, sevens are about spirituality, and one is about yourself, your oneness with yourself. So it's a oneness with your spirituality. So some of you may be having to work on really working on reconnecting with the divine and your spirituality in whatever aspect it is. It could be within religion, or it could be within a divination practice, like, you know, or meditation. It could be anything that works for you, right? So, but I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they may be having the same feelings you are. They may be having the same doubts, maybe having the same realizations, but they may also be having the same hopes. So you could be mirroring each other in that way, that you have your fears, but then you also have your hopes. You have your limitations and you have your blockages. You have, you know, the desire and all that, you know? Yeah. But underneath is like, you see what the possibilities can be, but it's like, are you willing to take the risk? It's like in anything in life. Are you willing to take the risk to get whatever it is that you want? And that's with money, career, business, love, family, you know, and distance. So maybe there is some space between you and this person. I always get that wrong. The distance and the time between us will never change my mind, 'cause baby, I will die for you. Baby, I will die for you. Yeah. So that may be what may be going on. I feel like that reading is self-sufficient. I don't think I really need to add on to it. I mean, I can. I hope you can hear me. I moved away from the water since it tends to get a little windy there. But I like that I can hear the birds. So hopefully you can hear it too. Okay. Let me put the other cards back. Let's see what else comes out. You know what? I think I'm going to end up reading there. Excuse me. I'm going to end up reading there, and then we'll do another reading. Okay, so if this reading resonates with you at all, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead.